Mom, how you doing, baby? Happy Wednesday. Hey, Instagram, I see you. And today on Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya. When you get a minute, go to my YouTube channel, Shakenya. Hit subscribe, guys. Look at some of the videos, and if you see anything that you like, please just hit share. I don't know why that's so hard. I can understand. You probably tired of me talking about my problems and my issues and my baby daddy and I get it. You don't want to hear it every day. I got it. But I switch it up. Yeah, my main mission on here is to make sure you and your baby mama and your baby daddy have a beautiful relationship after the breakup. But for the most part, we talk about mental health on here. We talk about life goals on here. We talk about life be lifing on here. We talk about you as an individual as well as parenting. So don't do that to me now. Show me some love and try to make me famous. Y'all make other people famous and go viral. Stuff that don't really mean nothing, but some of the stuff I say hold a little weight. You know what I mean? So please do that for your girl. So today, y'all, my goal was to go over all of the eating disorders that we discussed yesterday. At least that's what's in the syllabus. But I got a DM. And you know what I asked them? Did you subscribe to my channel? They say no. I say do that. And then get a video, share it, tag me so I know you did it. Because y'all say y'all going to do something, but y'all don't be doing it for real. Y'all, you say a lot of stuff. You don't be doing it for real, right? So they did that. And normally I'll say what the DM is starting to show off, but I can't today because the DM triggered some other stuff. I know, ain't that? Yeah, that's what happens when you start dealing with disorders and emotions and life and yeah, so it triggered some stuff. And as a result of, it just got me thinking. You know, I'm one of those people that try to practice what I preach, right? But I always talk to y'all about forgiving y'all baby mama and forgiving y'all baby daddy. And I actually asked the Lord to help me find it in my soul to forgive him and everybody else that was involved for this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm really pretty good at forgiving. I try to see the goodness in people. I try to understand why certain things happen, why people do what they do. I do a lot of rationalizing, you know, before I make my final decision on what I'm going to do with this individual. So it's like, forgiveness is something that's, yeah, it's like second nature to me. And I also struggle with hate. Hate is a strong word. My grandma used to say all the time. So I try not to hate. It's not too many people that I can say I hate, but this experience, it's hard not to hate. The fact that he would purposely and intentionally ruin that experience for her, and as well as me trying to hurt me, you ruined that experience for her to have a mother. Something that me and him, we had but didn't. You know what I mean? His mama wasn't there for him as a child, getting him up, doing all the things that I do for my girls. My mama didn't get up, cook for us, take me to school, none of that stuff. So everything that our mothers didn't do, I made sure I did and provided. And for him to spoil that experience for her, and not only her, but my other daughter, because once he did that, it destroyed my whole family. When I tell you, it destroyed my whole family. Baby. I'm just now getting remnants of it back. And that's through the restoration process. And even the restoration process is not 100%. Yeah, it's no guarantee that you're going to get all your kids back. It's no guarantee. But the ones that you can and restore that relationship with, please take advantage of that if you have the opportunity to go through it. Right now, we're in the restoration process. Yeah, I see my boys coming back to me. Girls, once you lose your daughter, it's a slim chance of getting them back. And I'm a very hopeful person, very optimistic. But once your daughter is gone, because girls, we think different, we wired differently. You know what I'm saying? So when we get to a point where we don't need you and we, you know, on our own and we doing our thing without you, chances are we're going to roll with it as a woman in most cases. I know that's how I am. So, yeah, not depending on too many people. So when you, but a mother though, I'm a mom, and I love being one, right? So I miss being a mom. I know I'm still one, but I miss it. I miss it so much. It's a lot that comes with that. Like, I miss the conversations. I miss not knowing what's going on in my daughter's life. Both of them. I miss not talking to them, kissing them in their face. I'm a very affectionate mom. I'm very kissy face, in your face, kissing, hugging all the time, in public. I don't care. I love you. Come here. That's me, you know, so yeah, that whole experience, because I'm going to be honest with you, I raised 3 boys. So after raising 3 boys, girls was a walk in the park. It's like second nature. Why? Because I am one. You know what I mean? I was both of them at some point in my life. You know what I mean? I understood my daughter when she was struggling with going back and forth from my house to her dad's house. That's a natural reaction for a child to have when you're sharing children, right? So she was with me Monday through Friday, with him on the weekends, and it can be a hell of an adjustment to doing so. But if both of y'all are working together, and if both of y'all are both reassuring the children that this is their life now, it's an easy transition. Like, she still shouldn't have been struggling with that after 15 and a half years. Because when she did come to me the couple times she did, I explained to her that I'm sorry that me and your dad couldn't work it out. I'm sorry we couldn't make the marriage work. I'm sorry that I apologize. I did not have a problem playing the apology game. I apologize that we couldn't. But this is what it is now. So you're going to have to get comfortable. What can I do to make it comfortable for you? So I decorated her room. Hopefully that'll be enough. You know what I mean? It seemed like nothing was never enough. Nothing was never enough. And it wasn't enough because on the other side, instead of them preaching the same thing, it was more so like, oh, we got a room for you over here. You can stay here. You don't have to go back over there. Encouraging this, right? So all that's doing is adding fuel to the fire. And by all means, you can't get adjusted like that. Who want to get adjusted in the hot seat with the fire all the time going around? You know, it's hard. But if both of us was preaching the same thing, it should have been okay, because it wasn't like it was that much of an imbalance. Yeah, we wasn't living in poverty. Now, we wasn't living in the most desirable area in Detroit, but we wasn't living in it too far from them. We was basically probably in the same zip code or the same district. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't like they was in high society. So the lifestyle wasn't too much different. She wasn't living in poverty. Yeah, because if you ride down our street and you see my house, I don't have many people ask me, am I the block club president? Because my house don't look like it belongs over here, right? So, yeah, it don't matter where you at. Like, it's how you do what you do with what you have. You make the best out of your situation. So, yeah, it shouldn't have been that much of a difference to where they doing so much, because they wasn't, right? So, after raising boys, you know, that they was a walk in the park, because it ain't easy raising boys, you know, teaching them manners, respecting themselves, respecting others, how to be a gentleman. Like, I kept a man. I know, I'm sorry, that's terrible. I was in a couple relationships, but mainly I was in relationships because of my boys. A woman cannot raise a boy to be a man. A man cannot raise a girl to be a woman, right? So, yeah, I tried to stay in relationships. My man Will was the best thing that ever happened to us. Yeah, he took the boys fishing, took them traveling. You know, he was a man's man. Taught them how to fix stuff. He was a mechanic. Like, they got a lot from him. Yeah. And then I had the young boy Shine. He was good for them. You know what I mean? He played with them, was outside with them, basketball. You know what I mean? He was a boy's man. You know, so the Lord blessed me with a couple good relationships as I was raising them. You know what I mean? Because there was a lot of stuff that they needed to get from a man that I could not and never will be able to give them, right? But the girls, they was easy. They was easy, right? So the DM was, yeah, because it just hurt me just to lose connection with them. Fix it, Jesus. But the DM was just asking, how can I be so happy? They say they went and watched a couple of my videos, and they say I'm always happy. And I guess they want to know, was I being fake for the camera, or am I truly happy? Well, yes, I'm truly happy. Yeah. It saddens me that I don't have a relationship with my children, because I fought so hard to have one. But, yeah, I'm happy. And remember when we started this, I told you that you need to find happy, right? Regardless of what's going on with your children, regardless of what, yep. We talked about you having your own life. Yep. I had my own life outside of my children. So I included them in everything. Hey, Maurice, good morning, handsome. I included them in everything that I had going on, right? The cleaning company, I was cleaning up until I broke up with my dude. And then when I broke up with my dude, he wanted to stop the cleaning, and I wanted to continue the cleaning. So therefore, I incorporated my boys. I would take my sons with me at night. I cleaned all the way until I got pregnant with Ken. Yep. And then I slowed down and then I picked it back up. You know, but yep, the boys. I brought them with me to clean. So I was already cleaning. Yeah. Let me see, the youth program. Yep. I didn't start the youth program until after Ken and Kelly was both born. But I was pregnant with my oldest daughter when I took Jay to the morgue tour. Yeah, y'all probably don't know about that, but back in the day when I was trying to find help for him, I was seeking out different programs in the city, and one of them was a morgue tour where they take the children in and let them see people that has passed on due to drugs, drinking and driving, whatever, you know. So yeah, I was actually pregnant with her while we were there. And at that time, a little boy had passed. Him and his grandpa, they was caught in a fire around Easter. I can't even remember what year. It was about 24 years ago, 24, 25 years ago. Yeah, and I remember seeing the little boy in there, and it just took me out the game, and I had to come on out the room. But, yep, that was one of the tactics, one of the programs they had for youth, and I'm actually thinking about bringing it back and incorporating it in attitude adjustment. So, yeah, I just incorporated them in what I was doing, but I already had stuff going on, you know. I took time out for me in raising the kids. Riding my motorcycle, and ballrooming. And those are two things that I hate that I didn't get the opportunity to teach the kids. I wasn't really too pressed about teaching the boys, but I wanted to teach the girls because they were fascinated with motorcycles just as I was fascinated as a child. So yeah, I and not teaching them ballrooming. And I hate that because that was my escape from them. And I don't know if that was the reason why I didn't teach them, but that was my escape from the kids. So yes, I'm happy with self. I'm happy at my accomplishments. I'm happy at everything that I've done with my life. I'm happy, and I'm not even where I feel I should be. I'm so far from where I should be in my mind. Oh, fix it, Jesus. Just resorting to plan B took me back a couple steps. You know what I mean? But just looking at what I have done, though. Yeah, looking at where I come from, where I am now, what I'm doing with my life, being able to accomplish everything that I set out to do. Fix it, Jesus. Everything I said I was going to do, I done did. From writing my book, from having my own radio show, even though that was not on the list, to be honest with you. I wanted to host something, but radio was really not on the top. But yeah, but the fact that I have it now, hey, Kayla, how you doing, beautiful? Mwah. Yeah, but the fact that I'm doing it now, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. So yeah, I mean, everything that I'm working on, the youth program. I wasn't getting any help with my little brother. It wasn't enough prevention programs out here in the city, so I created one. Yep, and it's very successful. Yep, if you need help with your baby, I service boys and girls 12 to 17 with behavior issues. Before COVID, we were doing jail tours. Now I connect them with returning citizens in my office, and it's still just as effective because that family meeting is the meat of the program. You already know that because that's when we talk about everything that's going on and we try to find solutions for the problems that you are having. The jail tour is just a little tactic that I use, but these children don't scare. You got to get to the root of the problem, and we do that at the family meeting, right? So yeah, that's my secret, the fact that I'm just happy with self. Yeah. So although I'm saddened by not having a relationship with them, I have me. I put myself first. I take care of me. I do what I say I'm gonna do, and I mean that I find happiness and joy in that. Yeah, I didn't live vicariously through my children. That's one thing I talked to you about in your 9th grade year, living vicariously through your children. It is when they want to do. You know what I mean? Like if they want to be a cheerleader, you was a cheerleader, now they want to be a cheerleader, so you live through them as they do. That's cool because that's what they want to do. But when you force them to do, that ain't too cool. So I told you that, and I also told you about having your own life. Yeah, having a life for yourself outside of the children. So y'all, that's it for Coffee and Conversation. You know I gotta get over there to that cigar bar. It's Wednesday morning, baby, and I'm out. All right, Facebook, thanks for checking in, guys. Follow my YouTube page and channel and share my videos, y'all. I'm trying to be famous. I'm out.